Hi to all of my Christmas friends out there. I hope you are having a wonderful day and are ready for some new Christmas ideas and inspiration. My name is Shannon and I want to welcome you here to the Cozy Christmas Cottage. Now I mentioned in my last video, which was the red truck crafts video, if you missed that, I'll put that up in the iCards and down below so you can watch that next. But I told you in that video that I would start linking my Christmas t-shirts down in the description box. You can go find them too because I get so many questions about them. This one's from Etsy from a small business, so make sure to check that out. This one is so cute. It says Christmas vibes on it. But I am so excited about this video because I know most of us don't have a lot of time during the holidays. Usually we are rushing around, but we also really enjoy making our homes and our gifts extra special. So today I have some very, very quick and inexpensive DIYs and ideas for you that will only take you 5 minutes. So let's dash right in. Now for this very first DIY, you're gonna need some very basic and simple supplies, including either a glue stick or tape. You'll need scissors and also wrapping paper. And what we're gonna make with this wrapping paper are Christmas trees. So it definitely helps to have some guidelines on the back of your wrapping paper because we need to cut some straight lines here. If you don't, just use a straight edge and a pencil to draw out a rectangle before you cut it out. Now we're going to run that stick glue on the right side of our paper and then grab that top left corner and start rolling it down to the opposite corner. And you'll kind of be creating a cone shape as you do that. Try your best to get a point at the top. This was my first one and it didn't quite get the point that I was hoping, but you'll just wrap this around and stick that glue onto itself, onto the paper. And then once you're happy with your shape, you just come in with some scissors and cut the bottom off flat. Now, like I said, this was my first one and I got a little bit better as I went on. So definitely one of those projects that practice makes perfect, and it still turned out really cute. You could even put like a Christmas tree star on the top of that and kind of close up that gap I left up there. These next ones I got better at and just did some coordinating wrapping paper to make a set. It's kind of nice that wrapping paper comes as coordinating sets sometimes too, so that kind of helps to make your designing easy, or even just use leftover wrapping paper that you already have. Now we're going to turn this pillar candle from Dollar Tree into a snowman, and all I'm doing here is using some paint pens to create some eyes, some little dots for his mouth, and some buttons, and then I came back in with a orange paint pen to create his carrot nose. And of course he needs a scarf. So this is just a bandana that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm cutting a little strip up one side and then adding that to that little space that I left between his mouth and the buttons. Tied a double knot, scrunched it up a little bit so it would fit, and then trimmed it down to size because it was a little bit too long. But then my scarf pieces sort of kind of flowed weird and didn't really lay right. So I grabbed out some foam dots that I had and just used those to help keep them down and in place. If you love snowmen or enjoy decorating with snowmen for Christmas and wintertime, leave me a snowflake emoji down in the comments below. I know I do. It's just one of those things that you can leave up all season long, not just for Christmas time. Next, we're gonna make a really cute but also really fast garland for Christmas time using these pine cones from Dollar Tree. But keep your eye open because you can find larger sized ones at department stores and craft stores during the holidays. For the string, I'm using a red and white baker's twine, which I love for Christmas because it reminds me, of course, of a candy cane. I'm just tying a real simple knot and loop at one end. That'll give us the ability to hang this if we want to. And then to attach the pine cones, I'm literally just tying a knot right around the pine cone, kind of tucking the string in there so you don't see it so prominently. Sometimes you will see it. My pine cones weren't opened all the way. I think this would work better with bigger pine cones that had more of like the bloom to them, but these still are really cute. Would be cute on a miniature tree. There's a few different ways you can use these, including using them on your Christmas tree as a garland for there, or even hanging them from a mantle. Now we're going to be turning some cinnamon sticks into Christmas trees. If you see these at Dollar Tree, grab them. This is the best price I have ever found cinnamon sticks for. I would say there's at least a dozen sticks in a bag. I'm just using one of these as the trunk of my tree, and then I have several different kinds of printed ribbon that I'm going to be tying knots onto the cinnamon stick. And make sure to kind of leave your pieces longer because we're going to come back in and trim those up next. But I would say it probably would be cute to do these in green so it looks more like a Christmas tree. I just had a lot more options when it came to red, so I went ahead and used the red. So I am adding several different rows of ribbon to my cinnamon stick and then coming in with my scissors to trim them at an angle so it kind of mimics the look of a Christmas tree. I would also love to have you come join the fun over on the Cozy Christmas Cottage Instagram page. We will soon be starting our countdown and days until Christmas. I'll make sure to link that down in the description box below. These really are super quick and easy and a great way to use up some of your ribbon scraps too. Now we're going to make a very unique Christmas tree using these wire hangers. You can grab them from Walmart. You get 10 of them for only $1.44. So basically you can get 3 Christmas trees out of 2 packs. So basically $1 each if you buy 2 packs. You'll also need some white duct tape. Mine is from Dollar Tree, and we're gonna start with 2 hangers and sort of put them in this formation that I'm showing you. I also wanted to show you on a different angle so you could see them laying down on a table. You want those hooks to kind of be in the middle of the bottom of each hanger, using your duct tape to connect them together at the top point and then also at those side hook points. You're also going to need 3 of these total, so 6 hangers per tree. Now it's time to turn these hangers into a Christmas tree. You can see right down the center there we have an opening. That is where we're going to insert the next 2 sets of hangers, and it's going to slide right through there. You just kind of bend it at the top so it all stays connected. And again, through that center opening with the 3rd set of hangers and kind of pushing it. This is why the wire hangers kind of come in handy, because you can bend them to sort of mold the shape that you need. And then I just added some more of that white duct tape right at the top there to keep them all together. And now at this point, you can decorate it however you want. I had some of this garland left over from last year from Dollar Tree. I also have some zip ties that kind of helped hold this in place. I just wrapped it around. You can add more or less. Add some berries to this, add some lights to this, but I'm also going to be adding a little star ornament to the top. Just hot glued that right into place. This was definitely a fun one, and I would love to hear which one of these 5-minute DIYs was your favorite. You can leave those down in the comments below for me. Subscribe if you are new, hit that thumbs up button. And you can also hit the Christmas bell and select all so you're notified when the next Christmas DIY and inspirational video pops up here at the Cozy Christmas Cottage. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Happy holidays.